Hey guys, Grumpy here with another episode of Banished. So the series will probably end this episode or the next episode, depending if we get those wheat seeds. That's really the last thing, one of the last things that we're waiting for. The town isn't 100% stable yet, but it is getting there. Last episode, of course, we had the struggle with Sergal, who is now a gatherer. No, Sergal is now a woodcutter, which is okay. And Lestaban, I think I was saying Labashin last time, but Lestaban is now a gatherer, which, sure, sure. It's really tricky to keep people where you want them, but as our population becomes more educated, this will be less of an issue. Alright. We do get food, which I'm glad I looked at that because food is actually a huge issue right now. And then this is why you want to trade venison. So venison trades for 3 to 1, but one piece of venison is the same as one piece of pumpkin. So you can triple your food by trading it away. Because food is so critical, though, I'm just going to trade firewood and increase our stockpile like that. I didn't realize food was that bad. I was not paying attention to it. The fiasco with Sergal kind of drew all my attention. How much stone did you guys produce last year? You guys produced 60 stone. We might have to shut down the school so that we have enough people to work, but I don't know. It's a little tough. We're gonna pause all this construction so that they can focus on, so they can focus down here. This doesn't need to be constructed until we have those wheat seeds. I can't believe we went through all that just for Caraman to end up as our blacksmith again. Sergal being a woodcutter is still good because you do yield more logs when you have an educated woodcutter. So your wood is going, your firewood is going further. So like in an ideal world, your population is educated. So when you cut down a tree, you get 2 logs from an educated worker, rather educated forester. Then those 2 logs get cut each by educated woodcutter, so you get 8 logs out of those per tree. Right now, because we don't have an educated forester, we're only getting 1 log, and then because we don't have an educated woodcutter, we're only getting 3 logs. So you can see quickly how a good educated populace can boost your resources significantly. So we're looking at 3 trade value, or 3 times 3, 9 trade value versus 3 times 8, 24 trade value. The trade-off, though, of course, is it takes like 10 years for your students to graduate. So you're significantly delaying the potential number of workers you could have. I might have to just build another trading post. I could also claim this stone out here. I might have to do that. I know we were looking at that before, but it is just going to be difficult to gather these resources. We'll try it. If anything, it'll be faster than the quarry. getting those resources back is gonna be tough. Not tough, but just time consuming. I can build the stockpile like here. We can do like that. If reserve of food is low, don't say that. Okay, 13 or 1200 this year. I hear what you're saying. Here. Trade away one miner so that we can get more people in the fishing dock. Cut down a builder so we have one more in the fishing dock. And then probably take a tailor and make them a gatherer. And that should fix our food for now. So last year, one person brought in 400 food. Hopefully, I don't know, they pull in 1,600 fish. That'd be great. Where do you live? You live here. Maybe we can make you a blacksmith? Yes. No, you're a forester. Which, again, is fine. It's not the most ideal thing, but it'll mean that when she cuts down a tree, she'll get more logs. Let's see if I can find her. You're a forester? So we can follow her around. Yeah. We'd really rather see her be the blacksmith than be the forester, but I'm not gonna micro again. Really what we need is we need educated people working in food gathering. Let's turn our excess clothes into, or excess leather into clothing. So we could sell that at least. And we'll get a builder. Stonecutter died of old age. Okay. Building that chapel is gonna be Herculean. Alright, Yvonne. Let's see if we can make you a woodcutter. That's not how that works. You became a builder. I need you people to work the jobs that I need you to work. So let's try this again. Let's make you a cleric, which doesn't exist. You're a laborer. Okay, so now you're the only person that can do that. Alright, so we'll just make you a farmer, whatever. And what do I do, a cleric? Where did Yvonne go? Oh, she became a builder. Alright, so let's see if we can make her a woodcutter. And just, like, please stay there. And then you guys, I don't need a cleric, obviously. I don't need a brewer yet. Make you guys builders. And apparently I made someone a farmer. Yes. You can also just be a builder. You can't keep the people happy. They're gonna do what they want to do. Alright. That's fine. If anything, we should probably stop the boarding house projects. But it looks like we are gonna have to do some population manipulation in a little bit. Just because we have a lot of old people, and old people are productive, but they are not going to yield us more citizens. So there'll be like a slight pinch. Let's build this so we can get it off the queue. The reserve of iron is low. Let's switch back to iron then. The reserve of food is low, which is very scary. Who is Maureen? Ugh. I hate it here, man. I don't know what an educated builder does. I don't know if they build buildings faster. I don't know. I guess we can follow her. Like a day in the life. You're idling. Wonderful. Let's see what our educated worker's doing. Fantastic. You built it well. It's just an educated education well spent. All right. Wheat seeds. Oh, they're so expensive though. Oh no. I mean, this solves our issue though, right? Need what, 33? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. All right, we're gonna make this commitment. We are gonna buy the wheat seeds. That's what we've been waiting for a long time. We will. This should fix our food issues, hopefully. But we will make this trade. That's a lot of firewood to give up. In fact, I think we're gonna go heavier on leather and then keep some of the firewood to ourselves. So that's what, 1600. That's 650. 656, 657. A little bit of a tough commitment, but we can do less with the leather. We can do more with the firewood. So we'll make that trade, and then bring back any other vegetable that you have available to you. All right, dismiss. To make sure that we don't destroy our city, we're going to reduce the amount of firewood to 0, and we will not stock this anymore. Leather doesn't really matter. We can keep leather in the trading post, but we don't want to feed it any more firewood. For sure. Alright. So, with that being said, we'll go ahead and set this as wheat. The reserve of food is low. Yes. Unfortunately, it is. So we do have a small buffer between when we start getting that low food notice and when people start starving, because they do have some food in their house. But they're going to eat through that pretty quickly. It's 100 food per person per year. It's like a lot of these houses can survive maybe like a season, like 2 seasons. But our boarding house is coming up, so that's good. We can start upgrading some of these houses to stone houses, and we can limit the population that way. Again, we want to look for old people to kick out of their homes. Like this would be a good house to upgrade while they have temporary housing at the boarding house, because they're not going to have children anyway, so we're not losing anything making that transition. Plus, the food that they have here will be migrated away and back into marketplaces or storage barns, etc. So we do want to upgrade this. This is going to kill our economy. But I think it's worth it. Also, if possible, like this is another good house. If possible, we want to target houses that have a lot of food in them so that they give the food up, basically. Like here's another good house to upgrade. Actually, here's just a good house to destroy, so that we can reclaim some of those resources. I think we have too many houses right now. No labor is available. Armand the trader died of old age. Okay. Bit concerning. Pulled in 1,200 food last year. Pulled in 1,000. So it's a little dicey. I won't lie. So these houses or these farms are going to be horribly inefficient the first years, because the farmers have to walk all the way from this area to seed the farms and then eat and then yield them or harvest them. We could fix that by building wooden houses, but I really want to get away from building more wooden houses. Let's see. I'm actually going to pause upgrading that house and just dedicate resources to over here. Is that bridge built? Nope. Ugh, we are treading a very, very, very fine line. We are getting more educated students into the population, so overall our yield should go up. Um, so long as we do like the minimum where we are kicking educated workers out of just general labor jobs, should be fine. The reserve of food is low. Yeah. You don't have to keep telling me that. Well, we need an herbalist. We have an herbalist. They just aren't picking herbs. Or we're consuming the herbs faster than we can do anything with. I mean, we're picking herbs, but we're consuming them faster than um, we can pick them. So, on an easier difficulty, you would be more reliant on trade. But unfortunately, because we were behind for so long, we just didn't have enough resources to build multiple trade posts. So we kind of fell off there. I think we could have. This isn't a post mortem by any means. I think we could have did a little better if we just invested in like a second trade post or a third trade post rather than build some of these other external like recreational things like a town hall. We could have waited until we built a second trading post to build the town hall. Perfect. So we are going to gather all of this stone, all of this iron, and that is going to uh, generate the resources that we desperately need to build these houses to get these farms online. See, like, I don't even think we're going to get any. Yeah, we got 100 wheat out of that field, and we got 77 out of this field. With educated workers and a efficient setup, you can pull out like 700 wheat per field. Hello, trader. Chickens! Oh. Okay, well, our food issue is solved, then. Not really. Oh, I need to buy 2 chickens, so I need more leather. Oh, we don't have any leather. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh, no. Well, hopefully we get some hide coats in here pretty quickly. We can even do steel tools. We need at least 2 chickens so that we can so that they can breed in a pasture. But chickens are a really good source of food. Like, really good. They're so good, in fact, that I think we're going to cut into the hunting cabin so that we can support. I mean, we don't have to build it there. We could build it, like, in here. Nah, we'll just build it here because it's just convenient. I think having chickens is so good that we're going to cut into the hunter cabin area. Can't build it there. Okay. I didn't want to build it right next to the hunter cabin. I wanted to give one little road of access, but yeah. All right. Now we need 2 chickens. What is it, 10? 20. We need at least 2 chickens. But the more chickens you start with, obviously, the better you'll do. I'm gonna stop requesting hide coats because we need them, and I'm gonna stop requesting steel tools. Steel tools. If we had an educated blacksmith, I know I'm going around in circles, but if we had an educated blacksmith, we could start trading away the steel tools. But we're not quite there yet. That said, I could get 3 more chickens if I give them 20 tools. No, I can get... I need to give them 40 tools? I need to give them 40 tools per chicken. That's not worth it. Alright. But that should be everything. Once we build this pasture, then we'll immediately put the chickens inside of it, and that'll supplement us with eggs, and then eventually just raw chicken. Also, this gets us a lot of wood, so that's something that we were looking for. Ooh, ooh boy. I'm gonna put everyone into trading. And I'm gonna take all the stonecutters out. I'm gonna flip this to coal. And everyone is going into trading. The reason being is this is a reference back to the first episode where traders pick up 5 times as many resources as normal laborers. So we want to clear this out very quickly. We really need these resources as quickly as possible. In fact, since we have such a labor surplus, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest the trees too while we're here. Yes, I know the reserve of food is low. I was not expecting to get chickens. I'm very happy that we got that. We have maybe like 2 more summers in us. Or 2 more winters in us before this town collapses. I can feel it. Reserve of firewood is low. Yeah. Okay. Woo! I need this built though, like yesterday. I don't think chickens can die in your trading post if they're just sitting there, but while they're in here in this pen, they're not gonna breed, so you won't ever expand the number of chickens you have, or any livestock you have waiting in the pen. Okay, this is built. We have 5 of 6 builders, so someone should come along pretty soon and then start building this. And we have Yvonne, who shirked her responsibility as woodcutter so she could step up as a educated builder. I don't think educated builders offer any advantage. Yeah, our woodcutter is educated now too, which is good. Woo! It's 200 food, huh? Rolfa the fisherman died of old age. That's not good. August the vendor died of old age. So this is the education, or this is the population pinch that I expected to happen, because now our population is getting older, and we still have a lot of people being educated, so they're not ready to join the workforce quite yet. So we have 2 chickens going in. These chickens will immediately start laying eggs, which we will be able to collect. We can actually watch them waddle. I don't think you can follow animals, but here's our little chicken waddling over to their pen. They reproduce very quickly, which is nice. They're one of the better livestock to have. Sheep is also really nice because then you can start gathering wool immediately and upgrade from hide coats to warm coats. But that is not a concern right now. Our main concern is just feeding everyone. So pretty soon you'll see eggs getting dropped off. You'll see eggs being laid and then getting dropped off near this collection area. Getting something to eat. Brother, you are the something to eat, man. You gotta keep these chickens going. Okay. So we're causing a lot of disruption near the hunting cabin, which is unfortunate, but it's worth it just to have these chickens going. We might have to consider moving the hunter cabin like out here, possibly. But we'll see. All right. Ooh, not enough herbs. Because you're idling. Well, you're unhappy. Probably lost a lot of people recently. That's fair. Okay, cool. So, we want to maintain our builders. I'm going to risk. This is a little dumb, but I'm going to risk putting wheat farms next to each other with the intention of just gathering enough food to stop this notification from appearing, because now people are like actually hungry, and then here comes the winter, which is not good. The last thing I'll do in this episode is I will build a tavern to start converting some of this wheat over to alcohol. And in this very stressful situation, I will end the episode here and pick it up next time. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that episode. Other than that, Grumpy out.